Well, at the risk of going a tonkering, I'm going to make a bold statement here now that we're in bold grounds. This would be the path the workmen would go, the pitmen would go to as he was going to work on the shifts in Bold Colliery. And they've had a clear out here. This road is now twice as wide as it was last year. It was all covered in grass, weeds, brambles, all that, and it's been moved now. Everybody's moved it. Oh, somebody's moved it. I'm assuming it's the council, because this is like St Helens' answer to the Three Sisters or the Wigan Flashes, where they've rejuvenated old pit workings. And this was Bold Colliery. Now, if you get round this fence in here, you'll see, just in front of us now, an old winding gear. And I'm thinking that's the pit head winding gear. My mate's looking up at the trees, they're looking for birds, he likes birds. I think it's a genuine thing. I don't think it's something they bought from Amazon and put there as a decoration. I think that's part of the gives it that real stuff feeling, like proper we worked here thing, And of course it would be bigger, it would be double that or triple that depending on the size of the pit. And not just have they made the approach to it wider, they've also widened the paths all the way along. It's one of them areas where you can, go for a walk with your dog or your bike or your horse and have a good afternoon or a day out, because these paths run for, I don't know how much in acres or hectares or a precise feeling, but you can spend a good half day on them wandering around. And I've seen picnic tables and, places you can stop for a butty and that. There's no cafe or anything on site. It's not that well advanced. And it has been going some years, so I don't think they intend putting one on. We're just making a quick exit because we've come from the Widnes end and we're going to end up in St Helens eventually. So we're just taking using it as a shortcut and keeping off-road. Anytime soon we're coming across, you see that sticking up from the ground there, that's a bridge support. A bridge support that goes over the railway. So we're approaching the railway bridge now. The railway underneath goes from, I don't know which, but some major stations, because there's some quite big trains go along there, and they're, a lot of them seem like freight trains, so it's quite a busy place, quite a busy railway line. I think there's one going past now, I can just hear it. I'll see if we can get a peek of it. There it goes. Drax, whoever Drax is. But I did have a journey on that line once. I went to the station and I booked a return ticket. And he said, where to? I said, back here, of course. So I'll not do visual jokes. We'll just have little jokes like that. And we're going over the railway bridge now. And once we come to the other side, they haven't upgraded this side yet. I don't know what they intend to do, but you can go another couple of good rides on this side. We're taking the shortcut, as I said, and along this path here, it gets muddy in the winter time or the wet times when the wetlands go. Now you see how this path now is closed in and not as wide. Well, the other paths that we came along, they was all like this one. So I hope they're going to do the same type of job on this side as what they did before on the other side. Now there's just look at this now, here we go. Splash, 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 splash. Splash, splash. like that all the way through. So we're going to get through now to where we come out on the road. So this is where we come to the end of the bold area, and we're coming out onto the new road, and it's very unfriendly. You've got to like go through an iron gate thing onto another little bit of a path, and just in front of us there is the main road, which is going from St Helens to Burtonwood. Once we get there, it's another little area of St Helens that, well, I might be wrong, is it St Helens? Somebody might put me right about that. This little retail park on the side here with a gym. Now there is a cafe here, it's called the Lunchbox, which I don't know, on a rate it from 10, I would say it's a 4 or a 5, maybe, or it might be generous to give it 6. And there's one of them gyms what people go to, and they go inside there and they ride on a bike instead of going on that path. Crazy, isn't it? So we're going to cut through this council estate now. We'll be turning right in a minute, cutting off a bit of a bend, a bit of a corner. The miners, the pitmen, you know, because it's easy for them to get to work in the morning. And say what you like about social housing, but they was well built houses. They've lasted these. These would probably have been built about the 1930s, I would guess. And they're made out of brick with tile roofs, and they get renovated every, I don't know, 10 years or so. You've all got central heating and plastic glasses. Plastic windows I meant, didn't I? Not glasses. Now then, we're going to turn right on this corner, and as we do, you'll never guess what. I get the second puncture of the day. Well, I don't. My mate behind me does. And I'm going in front of these houses, and then the battery goes flat on the camera. I don't know whether you'll see me turning round in a minute to fix his puncture. I didn't think I got that far up. Oh, wait a minute. There he has. Shouted. Puncture. Oh no. So this is the second puncture of the day, and we fixed that, and then the camera went boof. So that was the end of that.